Alright class, so that is video number 2 of the topic indices. In my previous video number 1, I discussed 5 basic properties of indices, and in today's class, I am going to continue with the properties. Now, in property number 6, we are going to discuss that if you have different bases, let's suppose that I have base A and I have base B, but both of the bases have same powers. Let's suppose that both have same powers 2 and they are multiplying. So you can write the expression in this form a, b and whole power 2. Alright. Now the exam style question is such a way that you have 2 to the power cube and 3 to the power cube. So you are going to solve it in such a way that it will be 2 multiplied by 3 and whole power, not 6, it will be 3. So 2 3s are 6, 6 to the power cube implies that it is equals to 260. So that is your answer. Similarly, if you have different bases, again A and B, but this time they are dividing with the power of 3. Alright, so you are going to write in this form that A divided by B and whole power 3. How you are going to apply the property? Let's suppose that you have 21 power cube divided by 7 power cube. Now you have different bases but they have same powers. So you are going to write that 21 divided by 7 and whole power cube. So it is very easy to solve now. 7 1s are 7, 7 3s are 21. So now you are left with 3 to the power cube and that is equals to 27. So that is your answer. In property number 8, we are going to discuss about the under root sign. So let's suppose if you have a with a root sign, what does it mean? It means that now it's a to the power of 1 upon 2. So keep in mind, if there is no number present outside the under root sign, so it will be by default 2. Now if you have 3 root of a, so now it will be a to the power 1 upon 3. Whatever number writes before the under root sign, it will be in the power in the denominator. Similarly, if you have c to the power 5 with the root sign, so that is equals to c to the power 5 upon 2. Or you can say that if you have a square b cube with the root sign of power 4. Alright, so how you are going to write that? It will be a square b cube and whole power 1 divided by 4. That power 1 upon 4 applies to both a and b. So if I write it separately, it will be a square with the power of 1 upon 4 and b cube with the power of 1 upon 4. So you can simplify it. It will be 2 1s are 2 and 2 2s are 4. So the leftover part is a to the power 1 upon 2 and b to the power 3 upon 4.